It looks like Rick Snay's, one of his creeper followers has been exposed. And isn't it interesting that you have somebody like this Justin O'Body that's trolling the Delphi community, who is a dominatrix, from what he's put in his post, from what I read this morning, talking about little tits and fat pussies. These are the kinds of people that you have invested and involved in your community, Rick. Him fucking weirdos like Cowboy, and I guess wife Lilith believes this is Cowboy. Okay, I'm not going to say it is or it isn't. I don't believe it is, but regardless, we're going to be tracking this Justin O'Body in the next week. I've got a couple people that I've already picked up on some stuff from him, so it doesn't take long. Thank you to Holly for putting that out there, because these are the kinds of people, regardless of who they are, why are they involved with the investigation or case study research of a 13 and 14-year-old that were brutally tortured? And when you guys start hearing like all the stuff that I've already told you in the past, and it starts coming out as, well, this has happened and this has happened and this has happened, I think it's time right now to find out who these people are, like this Justin O'Body, and really explore what it is that they have going on here in this community, because they're not here to research it, but they have some form of motivations behind it. Is it just simply due to the fact that they're sick and possible child predators? It's kind of also fascinating to find and to figure out that Rick Snay's had this kind of situation in his channel before. He is pretty good friends with Tony Klein. Let's remember that. They just cannot prove that Tony Klein was the child predator that Keegan was referring to when he was asking to sleep with their dad. But we all pretty much understand that Keegan just doesn't want to rat on his father from what was presented to us. He doesn't want to rat on his father. He's denied this. But we've all heard and we've all listened to the transcripts that were read out on Keegan's devices. So this Justin O'Body being involved in this kind of community, for me, is extremely alarming. It has nothing to do with me tracking and working any of this information at this point. See, it's got posted online. Yeah, I have people that are involved in my team that we have been waiting for stuff like this, and we do get stuff like this constantly every week, and that's why there's always somebody new that's being fucking put on blast. We're not going to tolerate these kinds of fucking weirdos in the community. Abby and Libby deserve more. They don't deserve cocksucking fucking morons like this Justin O'Body, who is nothing more than just a little cocksucker. And that's why he's with Rick Snay, because Rick likes to talk about sucking cock a lot. So maybe that's why they're all getting together over there, because maybe during the off nights and off the nights they're not live streaming, they're talking about sucking cock together. That's the only thing I can think that fucking, or what is it? Maybe it's the fact that a 13 and 14-year-olds were brutally murdered. And I'm also going to tell you, were sexually molested. And I know some people are going to say, well, they don't know, they don't believe. I'm telling you now, they were sexually molested. So there's things out there online that shouldn't be out there online. And it's not too hard to find some stuff, but these are unofficial facts. And unfortunately, I've done this before in the past, and more than 4 or 5 times, it's turned out to be, verified by PCA and search warrants. So for those ignorant people that can't understand, I don't know if it's that they can't understand or if it's just that they have stuff like this in their back pocket. Little titties and fat pussies and talking to Rick Snay about sucking cock. It's really fucking weird shit, man. And I don't know why the fuck these guys are even involved in the Delphi community, because this is what they're introducing to this community, right? These are the kinds of people that should have never been involved in the community. If you're not researching it, if you're not studying it, if you're not attempting to help, why do you even have a channel, Rick? Oh, that's right. It's to make you relevant. It's nothing to do with Abby and Libby. It's to do with your little titties and fat pussy, Rick.